Lola Leftover here on the road, checking out the dining options for this special report of what's cooking. The food was so grand, the only leftover in sight was I, Lola Leftover.
Located in Jackson County, in Jackson, Minnesota, you will find Coffee Choices Coffee House and Eatery. Susan Ryder purchased Coffee Choices in January of 2010 from Don and Karen Wells, who originally opened it in 2003. Susan's initial inspiration was the quote over the door by Gandhi, "What would you attempt to do if you knew you could not fail?" While she was signing away her financial life, she found that it was exactly what had inspired Don and Karen to make the leap in the first place. Susan could easily bore you with stories of all the sacrifices and dark days of an entrepreneur that included multiple visits by a parade of repairmen that kept them up and running but bled out her checkbook. But with the dark, there is also much light. Her customers have quickly become family and consider this little shop theirs too. She has been lucky to have 2 of her 3 children work with her and fortunate that her regulars have watched them grow up and grew to love, boss, and mother hen them as only a small town can. The real inspiration comes from the stories the customers share with her and her staff. They get all demographics at Coffee Choices, everyone from high school students to little old ladies, locals, travelers, the rich, the poor, and everyone in between. This is where Midwest institutions like Scotcheroo has its own day, Thursday, and both staff and clientele have heated discussions about smidgen versus scooch. Susan feels honored when any of her customers share their news, good or bad, with her and her staff, or bring loved ones here to share in their loss, their joy, or just to comfort and spend time together over coffee. While they make a great cup of coffee, Susan believes that coffee and the atmosphere they've created really provides a safe haven of acceptance and comfort. That's all they really care about. So the next time you are in Jackson, Minnesota, make sure you stop into Coffee Choices for a great cup of coffee and an awesome conversation.